Hello everyone, this is NC Lord and we have Mr. MLG again. And today we're showing off the new textures, a texture update for the Duelist of the Roses style mod. As you can see, we have more pristine condition. We actually have the guy who made the mod Tyrant, who made these textures, and the original Duelist of the Roses mod, which I made tweaks to, as you may have seen over the time, especially if you look at my older videos compared to my newer ones.
I'm curious, are you ever going to add the link monster?
Link monsters?
Yeah.
We already figured out how those are going to work in DOR. Me and Anti-Meta Man. Anyway.
I guess it's like an extra spot over here.
Yeah, well, we figured that we'll just have a limit instead of, instead of simply... Yeah,
that makes sense.
It makes more sense that way, and any rulings that would apply to, like, when cards are artificially moved from monster card zones would translate over accordingly. Anyways, me and Mr. MLG have decided over who's going to go first, so we're going to draw out our hands. I'm going to be going first. It really depends, like, say for example you were going to link summon with the material. Basically the material would have to be connected just like with XYZ and synchros. Because, you know... Alright, I'm going to start us out. I'm going to normal summon the monster card known as Night Express Knight. Say that 3 times really fast. And move it forward. And you can go ahead and zoom in on it if you like. Because I control an earth monster, I'm going to special summon Mythic Water Dragon to the field. And then I'm going to activate the spell card known as Terraforming. And then I'm going to activate the most evil of the field spells in a short while, known as the Seal of Orichalcos. If you can't see why that's evil, then you did not watch the anime.
Technically, the symbol isn't evil.
Well, no, the symbol itself. And I will set 2 cards, move them each, and end my turn like so. I forgot to put the turns on. Here you go. Just start your turn as you see fit. You know, you can actually just draw by right-clicking on that. You don't have to manually, drag them over like that.
But drawing them over manually is the best. It makes the flick noise. Flick, flick, flick. What's this thing?
In response to summon, I'm going to activate... Hold on a second. I want to activate this card, Skill Drain. So I'm going to pay 1,000. Assuming you don't Twin Twist or MST, that should effectively prevent you from using that. Either way, I pay the cost, but you would not get this effect off if this successfully resolves. The effect from the hand, right? Not a field effect, because yeah. All right, then I can't do anything about anything that doesn't take place immediately on the field. Okay, you realize this is at 3,500 because of the seal and the fact that its attack has been reset back to its original. So, whatever you summon will not be, most likely won't be stronger. Even Crazy Box wouldn't be stronger. Whatever effect that has is completely useless right now. Huh. I see what you're doing. Now, rank up rulings, it will rank up on the previous rank, regardless of how it ranks up, generally speaking. Okay. The attack is still only... Its defense is only 3k. And the monster itself is... Yeah, you might want to move it. Because it's not strong enough to stop this guy at this point.
No, I would stop him.
Oh, no, because the seal.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, everyone forgets. It also has that annoying secondary effect that gives it, like, protection. I'm going to activate Legacy of Yatagarasu. Once per turn, it can, like, prevent itself from being killed. So, it's a pretty useful card overall. I'm going to move this forward. I'm going to normal summon Beast King Barbos. Yeah, that's not me. Do you want to respond to the summon? It's at 35.
I can normal summon it.
How do I know? Because its own effect, it can normal summon, but its attack becomes 1900. These both have that effect. Though this one becomes 0.
Oh, okay.
Skill Drain resets them back to normal, so they become their base attack.
Okay, I just... brain fart. Just ignore me.
You're all good. Do you know how to turn off the autosave, by the way?
It should be in the options somewhere. I can't look, so I won't remember unless you...
Yeah, I don't know. Oh well.
Oh, here we go.
I was just briefly looking. Sorry, audience, for who's wondering why the hell I'm going through the menus.
Yeah, well, I can't see because I'm in like spectate mode. Should be an option to turn it off.
It should. I agree. I just don't know where that option is exactly. So no respond to the summon, correct? Oh yeah. But be thankful it's at 1. I think this is the version of my rank 10 deck that follows the ban list appropriately. Because, the greatest evidence for this is the fact that I have Legacy of Yatagarasus instead of simply a Pot of Greed and a Graceful Charity. I'm gonna go for a Galaxy Prime Photon Dragon. The reason I'm going for him is because when Skill Drain's out, his negative effect that prevents the attack from being... Oh, you bastard. Send this back to the extra deck. That sucks. Oh well, these are both gonna go to the grave. Oh wait, sorry. What am I doing?
Ow!
This is gonna go to the grave. The material, and... I guess that's all I can do for now. I'd rather it get destroyed than, you know, get sent back in the extra deck. Because at least I have stuff that can...
Didn't he lose like 3k?
No.
Not you, him.
For each return monster.
How many got sent back?
Only 1, because the rest were XYZ material. That's how it works. If XYZ material got sent back to your hand, through when the monster got sent back, that would actually be a pretty stupid rule.
Oh, because only 1 was special summon. I'm tired. It's like near my bedtime.
So during my turn, you're going to use Max C. I mean, during your turn, you're going to use Max C from your hand. Just to be... Yeah, I'll let you, you know. Yeah, Max C. If Max C let you include your special summons, it would be a broken fucking card. Okay, like
Max C?
yeah. By the way, it gets summoned wherever you choose to activate that because
Who's Max C?
it's a card that you can use during either player's turn. Basically, when you activate it, each time your opponent special summons during that turn, you get to draw a card each time. So.
Ooh, that's annoying. Well, unless you didn't use special summons. That'd be hilarious.
Well, it's usually to keep your opponent from doing too much, unless they kill you that turn. Which, believe you
Is that a
me,
real card?
Maxi?
No, the purple thing. The art style is just so weird. Under him. The fusion monster.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Is that real?
Yeah, it is real.
Holy shit, that's so weird.
It's kind of a stupid card, but thankfully, Konami had enough sense to at least, because Norden's fodder for instant fusion, you know what its materials are? One XYZ or Synchro, and another XYZ or Synchro. Just generic. Yeah. Pretty much. The only other one is like that zombie one seems to be like getting a lot of prominence. That zombie tuner thing. That one just cracks me up. I'm gonna set this card here and end my turn for now.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Alright, Mod. Oh, someone's feeling kind of ballsy. Did you? Well, you're kind of pushing this monster closer towards mine. I'm going to set this card face down, and I'm going to end my turn. Well, yeah, but the fact that you set a trap, exactly. And, of course, you're going to get rid of skill drain. By the way, just... There you go. In response to the attack, I will activate this card, which will special summon it in defense mode. The attack is irrelevant. If the defense is affected, then yes, you have a point. But this would, because you're attacking the card, and this occupies the same grid zone, which is the ruling with trap monsters in DOR, it's basically like you tried to attack... Oh, okay. Then never mind. Either way, this dies, I guess, but I special summoned a monster. I'm going to activate my face down. Legacy Autogrossu, or as I like to call it, better than Upstart. And I know that's a controversial opinion. Or at least a very unpopular one. I'm going to tribute your monster for a kaiju. Okay. You realize you just gave you... Oh, wait. Never mind. You just cost yourself 2,000 life points, and you have no monster left. Though, lucky for you, in this case, that actually was a good situation, because I can't do much else.
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about the tablet. No, the laptop has no Wi-Fi.
You don't know which one I had in my hand. For all you know, I
I'm
could have
back.
had 2 of the Dogrons. Welcome back.
Did I miss a lot?
Not really.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
you can kind of piece together what happened looking at the board, and this will be up on YouTube, so you can even watch this thing again if you want.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot you recorded me.
I think everyone overall is pleased with these new textures, though. They're just they have a nice they have that kind of glass stony look that the original ones had. Enough
That's what I
that
was trying to go for.
yeah, like especially I'm just zooming in for my audience to see in detail.
I can't get close enough. It actually has. You can see like the cracks on the edges, but I can't get close enough to see it.
Oh, all you got to do is press Alt, and you can look at
yeah.
it. Yeah, that's how you look at it in detail on this. Okay, yeah, I can't stop any engrave effects. I don't have soul drain. Well, that's gonna be annoying. It's funny, most of the damage that I've taken has been through cost effect. Yeah, I take it. So, I will take 2k. Right?
No.
Unless there's bonus in attack that I'm not aware of. Ugh.
Man, that thing is ridiculous.
Does that have an unsummon effect? I'm gonna chain this in response.
No.
That negates it, but the positive, it's 400 points stronger. Like that matters in this case. 400 points. What's that if you can't even attack anything this turn? Hey, Mod Tyrant, there's a card you should look up that would be absolutely broken in this. It's called Final Countdown. If you've not.
Yeah. That's not that bad.
I mean, give it a real thought for a minute. Think about having life points on legs, plus the you win in 20 turns. And by the way, in official Yu-Gi-Oh terms, when I end my turn, that's a turn, and then when my opponent ends my turn, so that means there only has to be 10 of my opponent's turns in total.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like,
I'm gonna set
Senate
this here.
Switch. You got Senate Switch, and you got XYZ special summons. In my format, it would be a lot more difficult.
Arguably. I mean, the funny thing is that I'm just saying in normal Yu-Gi-Oh, I'd argue in your format, Exodia would be way stronger because of just the sheer fact that there's already a lot of stall power for Exodia in normal Yu-Gi-Oh, and
you can negate it too.
Oh yeah, well, you can't negate Exodia in the hand. You can't actually negate Exodia in the hand.
I'm not talking about regular Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah. In maybe in like, you know, if we're playing.
In DOR, you have to place it.
If we're playing like with DOR rules, that would work. But yeah, I know I can't stop you.
Oh, and in Final Countdown, you could use Sealed Forbidden Spell, and it's just gone. Prohibition.
Curse Sealed Forbidden Spell. You know what? It's kind of an underrated card, honestly.
It's insanely good. Just wipe out one really good magic card that you know your opponent has 3 of.
It would be great to do that against Twin Twisters. They're pretty much screwed. And the best part is, because it's Speed Spell 3, they couldn't chain another Twin Twister.
Exactly. Final Countdown doesn't really intimidate. And most Yu-Gi-Oh duels end pretty quickly.
Why did Polly? I don't quite understand what you're getting at.
What's a poly effect? Polymorph?
I think by poly he means like polymerization, as in fusion. That's its original name in Japan is just fusion. That's all it's called. It's not called polymerization or anything fancy like that. That was just made up to, make it sound more cool and technical.
Yeah.
Though fusion makes a lot
I think it
more.
sounds more magical, I think. Fusion sounds sci-fi. Polymerization.
Yeah, I mean, polymerization.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Polymerization makes sense in the context of the Yu-Gi-Oh universe. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. What's the most active? This has no active effect right now, does it? Like, what does this guy do? This one here?
He attacks everything, explodes them.
Okay. I mean, that's only when it's attacking. It makes everything 0. It doesn't just passively do that to everything I have on my queue.
I think it's only if it's special summoned. Yeah, it has to be special summoned.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What are your life points?
It's getting the damage stab.
Okay. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to actually tribute your monster here for a copy of Chizuru. And then I'm going to actually, ironically, under my control, special summon my own around my deck leader. And then I'm going to activate Forbidden Chalice, making this guy strong enough, and then that was my card. You're not supposed to look at that face down. And then attack for game. Unless you have a Battle Fader. Because this will boost my monster by just enough points, plus the Seal of Orichalcos.
Ooh.
Yeah, unless he has a Tan Trap, that would be game.
Yep.
And it's game. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed the new textures. Feel free to comment on them in the comments down below. Like, comment, and subscribe.